I'm Just Saying is sponsored by Hover.com. Go to gfu.hover.com and get 10% off your entire purchase. FreshBooks. FreshBooks is an easy-to-use online invoicing service that saves you time, gets you paid faster, and makes you look professional. Get started completely for free at freshbooks.com. And by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook by going to audiblepodcast.com/GFQ. Hey everybody, welcome to I'm Just Saying week 65.
Okay.
How you doing, Lon?
He's
Fuck
not
you.
doing well today.
You are not doing well.
No, I don't
he's
care.
not.
You
He is
didn't even
not-
button your shirt.
He's not
I don't
having a
ca-
good day.
Screw buttons.
Yeah.
Okay? Just
Yes, he's not happy.
This is a new character,
Yes.
Angry Lon.
Yes, Angry Lon. This is Angry
What happened,
Lon.
Joe? What happened?
What happened? Well, the culmination was our central air conditioner dying
Yeah.
yesterday.
on the threshold of a heat wave.
What time yesterday? Like in a day or?
Well,
During the midday,
it
we
was
realized
sort of midday, and I kept saying, honey, I think it's hot in here. But I had a migraine. And when I have a migraine, often I will get overheated.
yeah.
So he kept saying, honey, it's just the migraine. And I'm like, no, I think it's really warm in here.
Yeah.
So he says, you know what? They must be cutting the power. Because they do that. That has happened when it's really, really hot. The city kind of cuts the power so that you don't have a brownout or a blackout.
Mm-hmm.
But it kept getting, I was like, honey, check the temperature. And it was like 88 degrees.
Oh, my God.
So he goes outside because the air conditioner unit is outside.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's not moving.
Oh my
So-
God.
He proceeds to call
Kick it.
a friend.
No.
I did kick it at one
Okay.
point.
I wasn't there because I was hiding from the sun because I still had a migraine.
So you call someone that knows air conditioning.
Well, he calls a friend of ours who is a guy who knows guys who do stuff like that.
Oh.
And-
I know somebody.
Right.
I know someone. He can come by. He'd come by. You come by. You give me some money. You go and we take care of it.
Right. Now, this said friend, who I will not mention
By name.
by name,
Mm-hmm.
says, I know a guy. I'll call you back in a little while.
He's gonna need $300
To get-
because it's
Yeah.
the condenser.
Apart. So he comes over.
Is that what it was? It was.
Wait, no.
Okay.
Let's
comes
leave
over.
it at that. He
Okay.
said he needs
$300.
$300 for a condenser because that's what it is.
That's it. Okay.
So-
According to him, that's it.
Said friend comes over, gets the $300.
Oh, by the way, I had given this said friend $60 as a loan earlier in the day.
Okay. Wait.
So then.
Wait. Was this before your air conditioner broke?
Yes.
Okay. So you gave.
So-
Don't screw with me, Andrew. Do not
Okay.
screw with me.
Okay.
So this friend comes
Yeah.
over, gets the $300 and says, I have to go get the part. He'll be back later. We then get a call saying he'll be back first thing in the morning because he can't get the part until then. Okay, that
Okay.
made sense.
Okay.
All right. It's
It
a
was
Sunday
Sunday,
night.
yeah.
And, right.
Yeah.
He'll be
Lon,
back
do you
first-
agree? Sunday night
First
might
thing
not
in
get
the
it.
morning.
Yeah, she
Okay.
didn't screw up that part yet.
Okay.
So he's supposed to be there by 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay. I wake up and
What time did you get up?
it's like 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
maybe 8:30.
8:30.
And yeah, I think it was like 8:30.
Don't yawn, Andrew. I'm not boring you.
I
today.
get
No.
up to go to the bathroom.
What time did you wake up?
I woke up at 5:30.
Okay, so you got up in preparation.
Oh, yeah.
For the guy.
Oh, by the way, we had left all the doors and windows open, so I had set up, in essence, like a barrage of things for people to trip over should
If
they have
they were
broken into our
breaking.
house.
We did because it was so hot. It was the only way that
And
we
we
could
had no
get any air
fans.
through the
Yeah.
house.
We
have
have
no
one
fans.
ceiling fan in the living room. You know that.
So we had
But
everything
wait a minute,
open.
you don't have any like wall ACs?
No, we have
it's-
central
Why
air
didn't you ask anybody?
for a wall AC?
Yeah, like do you guys like a window AC? Anybody have an extra air conditioner I could borrow?
It never occurred to us.
It was
frankly.
like going into the night.
We
and
have
the night
one.
was cooling down.
Really?
Yeah, we have like 3 of them.
Well, why didn't you bring it over, Andrew?
I had no clue. I was at the beach all day.
Yeah, Andrew,
I
I
like your
contacted
story.
you today saying, please get in touch with me.
When?
I sent you a couple things on Facebook. And
I have
over the weekend, I even got in contact with Jess saying, please have Andrew get in touch with me.
I have nothing. Oh, Jess did tell me that, but it was like 11:30 at night when she got home.
Right. And
See?
Yeah, and then I forgot.
Right, exactly.
Exactly.
But I've got no messages.
So when I said I'm pissed off at people, Andrew, you're on the short list.
I don't get messages. Text me what it is. No, I don't even get text messages. It's not good
right,
either.
exactly.
It's not good either.
That won't work either.
So I wake. So we go to sleep sort of with everything open. We made like a booby trap around the door.
Can I ask what the booby trap was? Like, what did you do, Lon? Did you put like needles on the floor, like marbles?
No.
It was like Home Alone.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of.
We have a back. You know the back doors.
Yeah.
Okay. We left the door open, and that's in the bedroom.
Scary.
So
I took all the lawn furniture and just piled it in front of the back door.
And then I took a broom and I stuck the broom like crossways into
the door jam.
the door jam and put another chair on the other side.
What are you getting ready for? A zombie invasion?
Well, I don't know.
Hey, it had been that kind of weekend.
Oh my God, that's the greatest thing ever.
So,
You put a broom to block, like that's gonna stop the guy that's willing to break in.
no.
It's
But
just
at
going
that
to alert
point, it
us.
makes
You
a
know,
lot
we
of
can at least jump up and defend ourselves.
and call 911. It makes
Brilliant.
noise.
That's so funny.
So that's what you're supposed to do. If you have to open your windows or something and you don't have like a guard or whatever and you're on like say a fire escape, that's what they tell you to do. Like put things along the windowsill that would make noise, like pots and pans or glass that makes noise if it breaks. So it alerts you that something's
Wouldn't
trying to
Aggie
get in.
be able to? No, she'll just go up.
But she would
No.
bark. She barked at stuff all night.
She did.
Yeah,
Well, because
so-
she's not used to it being open, so
So
she
there
was
was the
hearing
moment there was
stuff,
noise.
You know.
I was gonna say Aggie would just go and cuddle them.
Well, that's true.
Do you have any food? No. Bark.
So it's like 8:30, and he's like, "No one has come. No one has called. I have left messages for said friend. Just keeps going to voicemail."
It's not even ringing.
Oh, that means the phone is off.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's just say said friend has still not appeared at our house or answered the phone.
Still gone.
Still.
Has your $300?
Yep.
Yep.
I have since called another air conditioning company, and they have repaired the
They
air
showed up
conditioning.
this afternoon.
Okay, what was the problem?
It was not the condenser.
It was not the condenser.
What was the problem?
It was a couple of plugs, and one of the plugs blew and took out a fan belt.
Okay. And how much did it cost?
$358.
Oh, okay. So now you're in the hole about $700.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know where he lives.
But the thing is, when you hire a friend to do something, see, you know me.
Yeah.
I like to give a friend a chance
Yeah,
and
see.
stuff.
Always bad news.
And I
But
am,
you always have good luck
Wh-
with it.
I see, that's it. And I'm on Mercury's in retrograde or something, and everyone that I count on is kind of going, can I really, really just lean on you badly, like this week, like while I'm doing a party and while I'm prepping to bicycle through Iowa, while I'm really, really busy? Can I make like inopportune and unreasonable requests of you? Can I do that, please?
So let me ask you, now the guy is gone.
Yes.
Do you think he like took off?
No.
No, he has issues.
He has issues, and he'll show up at some point.
Am I on camera?
Yes. I want to hear this, so I'm going to mute you. All right. Well, that explains everything.
Yes, that does. Sorry, people out there.
Yeah.
So that was sort of the crowning glory.
Yeah.
Oh, and sometime today, he got a phone call from a former student of his, lovely girl, but was calling him to ask him to take her sick cat to the vet because she didn't have something to carry the cat in or whatever.
What?
Because
Lon.
I'm a nice
No,
fucking
this is your
guy.
problem. This
It
is your
his
problem.
It is
Absolutely.
his problem.
And I never say no.
Yeah.
And when I say no, you know what people do? Well,
Why?
what's wrong with
Yeah.
you?
That's why I don't answer my phone when Lon calls me. Now do you understand?
Now I totally understand.
I honestly have no messages. The only message I got is from Jess.
I don't want to hear it.
Saying,
I don't want to hear it.
Call Lon. And I said, it's 11:30. What am I going to do calling Lon? I'm sure it was for, we were talking about something previously. I'm sure it was for that.
Nope.
It's for the car, which does not exist, but.
Right, no, anymore. No. So meantime, he is not a happy camper yesterday.
No.
And I have a migraine from hell.
Yeah.
Okay? From hell. I was supposed to go to my acting class instead of having class every week in the summer.
Yeah.
This show is so totally about me, and I'm completely cool with that. Go ahead.
Oh, shut up. We have, instead of having a weekly class, we have an intensive one long day because it's easier to get everybody together. So I'm supposed to go to acting class.
Did they take your $360 as well and not return your phone calls?
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
So,
Lon, I need a favor. Can I borrow $300? I promise I'll be back by this afternoon.
You know what the thing is? People always say, I'll pay you back, and they do.
No.
And it's, wait a minute. No. People pay me back. People do get
Do they?
that.
Do you?
But wait a minute. But it's like, can I pay
Not
you
everyone.
Can I pay you in coconuts?
Yeah.
Like 3 a
No,
week
see.
for 40 years? You know, it just turns into, well, no, stop. It turns into, it's like when I used to say in junior high school, when I used to build the sets.
Mm-hmm.
And when I would say, by myself, I could build a set in 40 hours, say.
Yeah.
But with the help of 8th graders, I could cut that down to 62.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, doing a favor costs me time and money. Even when I lend them money, it ends up costing me.
I know for a fact that you've been not burned, but you're just exhausted by it.
Yes.
Lon has a car that I wanted, and when I said to you, I want to buy it from you, you pretty much negotiated for me to you.
Yeah.
And you said, you're like, okay, but you don't even need to give it to me all up front. And I said to myself, he has been burned so many times where he's just bargaining with I just want it at some point, and I'm gonna make it as easy as possible for you. And people don't.
And you know what? I should have known better, because I love you, Andrew, but you would have found a way to screw that up. Not even on purpose.
No,
not even on purpose. Because if you give someone, you know, they say you push the envelope.
Yeah.
If you give people an envelope this big, they will push that. If you give people an envelope this big instead, they will push it. No matter what. People just, if I came in every day and gave you $100 just because I felt like it, and one day I came in and didn't give it to you,
I'm like, what the fuck, Lon?
you know, where's my $100?
Where's
my $100?
Right. And see, you teach people how to treat
Yeah.
you, and I am like, I'm punishing myself now because I have treated people entirely too well.
Meantime,
Do you lend people money a lot?
Yeah.
Do
yes.
Yeah.
you? Have you always been like that?
No, because I was the person
That needed the
that
money.
needed the money.
Money.
And I thought, I know what this
Did
feels
people
like.
lend you
first-
money when you needed it?
Yes.
When
They
we,
did.
When
Okay.
we first
And
got
I paid-
the money,
and I
we
paid
lent
people
people
back.
a lot of money.
Did they come to you or you offered it?
They
Little
came
of
to
both.
us.
Little of both.
Most of the time, they
came to you.
They came to us.
That's
And-
the worst thing you could do to a friendship, though.
Actually-
unless it's
Truthfully,
Here,
one
tell them what your
friend-
mom said, and it's so true.
One friend, my mother said, never lend a friend money
That you can't afford to
that you
lose.
can't afford to lose, because you will lose a friend. If you can't afford, if someone needs money and you have it to give, then give it to them. Give it. If you can't give it to them as a gift, then don't do it.
Yeah.
And a friend
That's a really really
will,
smart
yeah,
comment.
that
yeah.
will remain nameless at the moment. I gave quite a bit of money,
Mm-hmm.
and I basically considered it given. I said, listen, if the time ever comes that you can pay me back, that'd be cool.
That's how I do it. Yeah.
Because I did not want that between us. And, you know, but he just, so meantime, okay, I'm supposed to go to this acting class. And I really am kind of like, the night before I was kind of like, I didn't know if I really wanted to go because it was supposed to be a really nice day. And I knew I should, but we were invited to a friend's house to hang out at her pool with some friends, and I haven't seen them in a while, and I really wanted to go. So I was like, would I be a really bad girl if I didn't go to my acting class? Meantime, God punishes me because I wake up with a migraine from hell. So I'm not going anywhere. All right? So now he stays home with me.
Lon.
Yes. Because he would feel guilty
Okay.
leaving me.
Because you're not feeling well.
Right. Even though he really wanted to go to our friend Edie's house.
And I really wanted to go.
And he really wanted to go.
And he didn't.
And I didn't.
And he didn't.
Not her fault. Absolutely not her fault.
I said a couple of things to him, and he jumps down my throat. And meantime, I'm lying there in excruciating pain.
And he's yelling at you.
And he's like, he's
No, don't yell.
snapping. He doesn't yell. He snaps. He gets that supercilious, condescending tone in his voice.
Yeah. I know that.
You know that one.
And
I used that a lot when I was a
yes,
teacher.
he gets that condescending tone in his voice, and I want to kill him, but I'm in too much pain to get up and kill him.
You know what I do, Lon? I speak in general, and I say, like, I always do, nobody effing helps me around here. I do everything in the house. I do everything there's to do.
I'm worse because I don't yell. I don't ever yell.
No, you know what? I'm not yelling, but I'm, like, speaking loud. And just
But I don't know. I get real calm.
Oh, you do one of those.
Yeah.
You know what, Joe? That's fine. Like one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. I'll get that for you.
Yeah, that's what he does. And I'm like, look, I said to him, I said, why are you mad at me?
And I'm like shocked because I'm not mad at her.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not mad at you. It's like, so why are you jumping down my throat?
Because you're the only one here.
Right.
Exactly.
And because he's pissed off at all these other people who have taken advantage of him, and he really wanted to go to Edie's. And I said to him, why didn't you just say, I said, go. If you really want to go, go. I'm okay.
And you know what, as a husband, I think, when she says go, what does that mean?
Don't go, but it does mean go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a test.
And I said,
I'm not,
and it
I'm
would,
so
not failing
screwed
this
up.
damn test.
and it would be different if I had been completely alone in the house too. But
Yeah.
Phyllis was home.
I'll say yeah, someone.
If I needed anything, Phyllis was there. I mean, I wanted him to wait for a little while because sometimes the headache passes. I wake up with it and it passes. So I said, well, wait. I said, can you hang out for a little while? Let me see. Maybe if I lay down, I'll take a Percocet. I'll put my head down. I'll put an ice pack on my head. Sometimes it passes. And it wasn't passing. So I was like, do you want to go? Go. No. I said, you look miserable. Well, you're in pain and it upsets me. Well, why are you yelling at me?
By the way, I believe this might be one of your friends. Edie says we missed you.
Oh, that Edie.
Yeah, that's where we were supposed to go. She stopped me from coming to your party, Edie.
Oh, F you. I'm not allowed to curse anymore, Andrew said.
We've cursed twice already. You could say it at this point. We cursed twice. No, but that's interesting because that's a horrible weekend, first of all.
Oh, and
I
that's
miss you
not
too,
that's not everyone.
Oh, what else?
No. Just in general, there's like some friends on the other side of the country who like bend my ear. Go, I'm sad. Well, here's something you can do, so you're not so sad. Don't tell me what to do because it's like, come to me and ask for advice if you're not gonna take it.
Lon, just
Yeah.
go on your bike ride.
Oh yeah, I am going to Chicago. I am getting the hell out of this town.
And you're going to drive through Iowa where it's like 104 degrees.
Yeah, but it won't be here.
Huh, well, excuse me.
I was hit on by a very lovely black transsexual woman, and when I told them, okay, I have to go, they proceeded to say, "You ain't a friend of me.
You ain't afraid.
You ain't a friend of me. You ain't a friend of
Did
me."
you see my Facebook post about the guy who came up
No.
behind me and rubbed my shoulders?
No.
Told me he wanted to skate on my head. What the hell does that mean?
I was told that, and the entire time that he or she is saying this to me, I keep thinking, Lon would correct her. And I turned around and I said, "Do you mean I'm not afraid of you, or do you mean that I'm not a friend of yours?"
Oh.
And she goes, "You ain't a friend of me," meaning I'm not acting like his friend.
Right.
I bizarre. Welcome
Someone
to New
said
York.
they're truly surprised that my nipples aren't pierced. Nope.
Somebody
Ow.
said, "Are you sure they said you weren't offending me?" No, no, no. They meant what? Like I'm not talking to them and I'm not their friend. But they might have been hit in the head with a coconut one too many times. Because the person didn't even know how to put this sentence together.
You should be nicer to those people, Andrew.
I'm very nice to those people.
Yeah, and rainwater should be beer, but it ain't.
Yeah, so I get the brunt of all
Oh,
of this, and
God.
I've done nothing, and I'm lying there in pain. I'm not at my acting class where I should be. I'm not at my friend's house where I wanted to be.
So we should start taking bets on when Lon is going to get that money. I
You
say,
better get that money.
are you gonna hound him for it? Or are you gonna just let it go?
I would hound him, but I don't know where the hell he is. I went to his job, and the job site was shut down.
Oh, you went to his job.
Oh yeah.
Well, he doesn't, like, he works different
Yeah,
jobs.
yeah, yeah. But you went there.
Oh,
You-
yeah.
What were you gonna say? Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? There's the fourth one.
Well, no, he was gonna he went early this morning to find out what was happening with the guy who was supposed to come and fix the air conditioner. This is before we had it fixed. But I know where his sister lives. So
But what are you gonna do? Go to the sister's house, knock on the door, and be like, "Where's your brother? He owes us $360."
yeah,
I'm sure it's happened more than once.
I'm sure it has.
No, you know what it is? He's the kind of guy that comes in, and if he does this job, like he'll do this. He does the handyman work kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, he did the gazebo.
Oh, okay.
All right. So he
It's a
does
great
it.
job he did.
Yeah, he does
Yes.
a great job.
Oh,
When
okay.
he's
So
like-
so
He's like
you
pulling freaking teeth.
He does a great job when he's there.
yeah.
It's
Like when you can get him there.
right.
Oh, so but he did.
Well,
okay.
yeah.
But the day he was there, I sat and held his hand.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
basically,
yeah, I remember
I'm
this.
there the whole day because if not, it's like, did you ever notice the brick over here? You know, you should probably do something like that. I could get you some cinder block, and we could do. And I'm like, could we just finish what we're doing?
Yeah.
I think
Oh.
Which
think
is
he
what
has-
you're supposed to be doing.
I think he has like severe ADD.
No, but a lot of contractors are like that.
They are.
Yeah. You never
are.
finish a job. Like if they tell
No.
you 3 weeks, you're talking 6 weeks.
Oh yeah, a friend of mine was having her kitchen expanded, and she was building it out. So she was knocking down a wall, literally building it out into the yard. They knocked the wall down, and then she couldn't find them for 2 weeks. She had no
Yeah.
wall.
Well, do you see that hole in our bathroom?
Yeah,
That was supposed to be the entire bathroom was supposed to be fixed about a month and a half ago.
yeah, I know. They're hard. I have to say, the contractor that we had when we renovated our house when we
completely
first
spoiled
bought it,
us because we had
oh my
no
God.
bad experience.
No,
Yeah.
he was wonderful.
Came in early, under budget, and cleaned up every
Yes.
night.
I want to take this minute and thank our sponsor, Hover.com. Domain name is made simple. That's HOVER.com. You go to gfq.hover.com, get 10% off your entire purchase.
Can't be more simple than that.
Exactly. Domain name is made simple. Now, I could buy...
Hover doesn't screw anything up.
Hover
Hover has never
no,
screwed me over.
Never.
Not once.
Never. I get paid.
You
Unlike
know,
some other
10%,
advertisers.
they give me 10%. They don't go, I'll give you 5 now. And if you come over to the house and help me move the couch, I'll give you another 2.
I'll give you 1% every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing
jeez.
like that. The discount is right there. You get it's
10%
extremely
right up.
easy. You could buy Lon let me borrow money and never pay you back.com. You could buy that domain
Oh,
at
man.
Hover
You know, I
and get
so
10%
should.
off. And then send the bill to Lon because you bought this website in his name.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do that with Hover.
Well, Lon, if I hadn't been listening to the show, I wouldn't have bought. This is the kind of reasoning I get.
Yeah.
You know, if I hadn't been listening to your podcast, I never would have bought the domain on Hover. So
But
really,
you fall for it.
oh, I know.
and Lon's like, oh, yeah, absolutely. Here you
yeah,
go.
absolutely.
He has former students, generally females, calling him at 11 o'clock at night.
You
12
owe it to
o'clock at night,
lon.com.
drunk.
Yeah.
I'm really drunk. I really think I need someone to come and get me.
What are you, a cab? What am I, 4 2s?
Yeah,
What am I, Kelly's?
he does, and he goes.
Oh, Lon, I feel bad for you. I would
Yeah.
never call you up at 11 o'clock. and ask-
11:30 maybe.
11:30 maybe. No, I wouldn't call him up at 11:30.
All right, so
But
that's-
see, that's how I think. See, Harvard.com, let me do the read. GFQ.Harvard.com, get 10% off your entire purchase. Thank you, Harvard. See, this is how screwed up I am. I won't call Lon at 11:30 because I feel that maybe he's sleeping and that's really impolite to call somebody after 9.
No, we're good with that.
I still
You
go
can call
based
us-
on
You
that.
can call us to.
Yeah, I won't call anybody after 9 unless
you
we
can-
have to meet somewhere.
You can call us like up till
Most-
midnight at least.
And you're up.
At least.
Oh,
and
at
if not,
least, yeah.
Do
I mean,
people
I'm
call
generally
you?
up till 1:30.
yeah.
I'm generally up till about 1:30. I fall asleep
yeah.
after Craig.
Most
See, I don't know.
people
I'm weird about that stuff. I am, and I don't know about the people in the chat room, but like I have a set time, like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock for some people. I'll call, but never later than that. Like I won't call people after 9. 10.
I won't if I don't know them. After
Yeah.
like 10 o'clock, I won't if I don't know them.
And isn't that the worst feeling when you wake somebody up on the phone?
Yes. If I don't know someone and I don't know their habits or they have little kids, I won't call them.
If
after,
somebody
like,
wakes Lon up, they
10 o'clock.
blame him. Well, you knew I would call you.
Why are you asleep? Yeah.
No, I have friends who call late.
You're
'cause
getting
they
the hook
know.
on this.
Yeah.
This is the kind of thing. It's like, and I just had a week of it. You know,
Unbelievable.
plus the whole prep into the party,
Yeah.
which was like, you know, dragging, kicking,
Hell.
and screaming. Luckily, it was done 2 days before it was done. And all the stuff that was done, people kept coming and going, do you want any help? I'm like, no, I don't want
because
any
it's
help.
gonna be worse.
Luckily, it was also a good party.
It
Yeah.
was a ripping party.
It was
Yeah.
a good party.
'Cause
Well,
I
it
would
was a
be even
beautiful
angrier
night,
now.
Thank God.
If it was bad, what would have happened if it rained? Like you did all that.
Well,
and
you
just-
know, that happened to me once before. I did a
Yeah.
whole theme party and everything, but it was a theme party that I had to disassemble at the end. This I had to get the gazebo in, which we use now, and the lights up
Yeah.
in the yard, which
Really,
we use.
the only
so.
thing that we put up that we won't be using is the maypole.
Oh, we
and,
might be using it a little, if you know what I mean.
True.
What the hell does that mean?
and and the you know the streamers of crepe paper.
I think you should leave the crepe paper up.
Oh no, because it gets all it's you know
Yeah, it
it's
gets
a great
it-
idea to like dissolve and everything, but it the dye in it
I know.
runs.
Let's
and
just
it-
see what happens.
like it
on
would
the
hit
floor.
the white picnic table,
Yeah.
and then I'd have to
Modern art.
repaint the. Yeah, I know.
It's art.
Our next door neighbor has gotten a grill, and he grills like he's grilling like nearly 24/7.
Yeah,
I go out there at
he's
like 3 a.m, and
clearly
he's grilling,
Fascinating.
Oh,
because
is he really?
oh,
He's
yes,
a young
with his
guy.
grill.
loving the grill, and he's and my father-in-law offered me a drink for like 20 years until it dawned on him that I didn't drink. I only drank after he was gone. You know, I don't mean from the house. I meant when he was gone from this
Yeah.
world, I started to drink. This guy has offered me meat every day for a week and a half.
And
I'm
does he know? You
no,
know?
yeah.
He
And
keeps
And he was he's
forgetting.
going, right. You don't need meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God.
And then it's like chicken. It's not really meat.
It's not me. Like fish isn't really like. Oh, you can
our,
have
new
fish.
our new neighbors are. I haven't met the wife yet. I
I
haven't
have
met
because
the
I'd be
wife.
scared because she doesn't. She just runs in and out, so you don't see her. So I would be really
But
scared.
The husband's very, very nice. Very nice.
Well, that's
We-
good to have good neighbors.
Yes, we're very lucky.
Unlike mine, that I get into a fight with, and I get drunk with my buddies, and I tear down on a fence with a sledgehammer. That's what I did.
Good.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's what I do. And my other neighbors are in and out of my driveway with their cars. The ones there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
No, we're very fortunate. And our neighbors, a neighbor on the other side is very nice also. She's very cool, and they like to party too, so they never bother us if we're having a party. You know, they're not.
We're the only ones that really have parties. Here.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, like in a neighborhood. Nobody else really does
Yeah, that's
parties.
the other thing. Can we get here? I throw up how many parties a year? Three or four parties a year. Can we go list all my other friends that throw parties
Yeah.
that we can go to?
You know what's that's so funny? Jessica and I were talking about that the other day.
It's true, right?
How we're always like, not you guys, of course, because you guys have, but like the people our age.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that doesn't change. The people our age
no,
don't
no,
throw
no,
parties.
but here's the thing: like you guys are established. You know what I mean? Like you
Right.
guys have been married for years and have a house, and you know people might they're just getting married, they're just buying places.
Right.
We're looking at
That's
and,
cool,
and I
I
told
understand
Jess, I said the last 6 years, how many parties have we gone to from one of our friends? You know what the number is?
None.
None.
Yeah.
How many parties have they had?
None.
We're
I
the
know.
only ones that do it.
I know.
And I said, you know, and not to say because we enjoy having people over, but we're the ones cooking, we're the ones cleaning, we're the ones buying their drinks, we're the ones doing it. But
It's
they're
expensive too.
Yeah, and I'm like, we're the idiots.
I know.
But I want, and I was saying, why don't
Well,
they?
you know what I love, and these people don't throw parties, and then they walk into the kitchen, and go, "Oh, you're all out of cheese curls." It's
Yeah.
like, screw you.
Like everybody's coming in and out of the house, and out of the house, and then they go, "Oh, can you take your shoes off?" And I just clean the floors. Like everybody's coming in and out of the house, and then they go, "Oh, can you take your shoes off?" And I just clean the floors. Like everybody's coming in and out of the house, and then they go, "Oh, can you take your shoes off?" I just clean the floors.
Yeah,
I have a friend that I'm not talking to anymore, but I would have parties, and he would come by all the time, and he would, bring by his girlfriends, and he would party, really party.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy was like a slob, not a slob, but like a blue collared guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a cop, and he got married, and Jess and I went to their party. And it was a barbecue, and he pulled me aside and he goes, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to sound fucked up, but you might be a little underdressed. and I looked at him and I said, "Are you fucking kidding? I'm wearing a t-shirt and jeans." He goes, "Well, we're doing like hors d'oeuvres and we're doing a whole thing." I'm like, "You said a fucking barbecue," and like the wife was like giving me a look the entire time, like, "Why are you wearing jeans?" Apparently, it was all the wife's friends.
Okay.
And they were all, and she's very, very North Shore, Long Island.
Oh, okay.
And we went there, and they live, not too far away.
Well, why did they? When you say you're going to a barbecue, that sounds
and that's what I said.
Casual.
And I said, well, you said barbecue. You said stop by for a barbecue.
Right.
And we actually left because we were really uncomfortable. Because the guy, he made the comment, and then the wife made the comment, like, you know what, we're leaving.
Oh, wow.
And we got up and we left. But she invited her friends, and there was no one from his side, like none of his friends. It was all her friends.
It was one of those.
And it was all like, it was strange. Dockers and polos. Dockers and polos, Dockers and polos. Everybody.
Doctors and
Dockers.
who?
Dockers. Like Docker jeans.
That's
like
Dockers.
Like khakis.
I thought you said doctors. I'm like doctors and polos. What is he talking about?
Professional polo players.
Oh.
but we got up and we
polos.
left. And I was saying,
Oh yeah, so that's so dressed up.
So ridiculous. And we left and we're like, you know what? All our friends are
He didn't say like you weren't invited to like
no,
a garden party.
No, and I
or
figured
a
out what
tea
happened.
party or
I figured out what
something.
happened. All of his friends came. All of her friends came, and this was her excuse of getting his friends to go away.
Possibly.
And we weren't the only ones to leave. Apparently,
really?
we were late. We were like 2 hours late.
Uh-huh.
Like not 2 hours late, but we came in the party, like an hour and a half in the party. And a lot of the other friends had gone and left, and they actually went to another friend's house afterwards. I'm like, are you kidding me? And this is why I don't go anywhere. And the one person that has parties decides that they're doing like a suit and tie event for a barbecue in Queens.
Well, if you're going to do that, then you should alert people that it is a wedding.
I think people are weird, and I think
just
people
learning this.
No, people are really strange. I was actually going to bring something up with the money, Lon. I lent one friend a lot of money, and I didn't get it back, ever.
Mm-hmm.
I never lent anybody money again. They came to me 4 years later and said,
asked for money again?
No. They said, hey, I have your money. I'll be bringing it to you.
And then never brought it.
Never brought it. A year later, I saw them someplace, and I said, where's my money? In front of everybody. He was with his wife. He was with his wife's family, the entire family. I saw them in a restaurant having brunch. And I said, hey, blah, blah, blah. Where's that money that you owed me from 5 years ago? You said that you were giving it to me, and I haven't seen you in a while. And the father-in-law wanted to pay for him. And I said, no, I was just making an example because he's done this 2 or 3 times to me. And I never spoke to him again.
Sometimes it's how you end the friendship that it should be ended.
Yeah, that's how it should be ended. So now his entire family knows, and he got embarrassed.
He should.
I don't know. That money thing is weird. Like,
if
I
you
borrow
can't-
money from somebody, and if I know I can't pay it, I'm going to say, listen, I cannot pay this right now to you.
Right.
But I will when I can.
Or set up an installment plan.
I'll give you $25. I'll give you $10 a week.
Right.
Just
Right.
It's not even about getting the money. It's about the effort.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, set up an installment plan and pay it slowly.
But you know what it is? Like, if you're in a
Give
jam,
me-
right? Why
give me
do
a-
you need the money? Like, that's what I wonder. Like,
Well-
why do you need the money? Like, a lot of time people don't say, like, I need the money for this.
No,
I need the money. If you need the money because you bought a plasma TV and now you're defaulting on your credit cards, that's not a good enough reason for me to give you money.
No, that's not a good enough reason.
If you need medication, I'll give you money.
Yeah.
You
well,
know-
you know what? At this point, I go with the person and buy the medication with them.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had some circumstances. People have needed money, and some people in my family, and there are reasons like illness and
I mean but that's a legitimate reason.
There things in their house falling apart that they can't afford to fix that have to be fixed.
Yeah.
Like pipes blowing.
But
and
that's a
things like
legitimate
that.
reason.
Right. No, not for some sort like I want to go to Hawaii.
You give money to someone and then you see that they just bought a BMW.
Yeah, I would be really pissed. I would be extremely pissed.
I have such a story I can't tell on the air, but that
Those
happened.
Are the best stories.
Yeah.
Sorry, people out there.
A friend, somebody that I know borrowed money from somebody
Mm-hmm.
and borrowed a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
They gave this whole reason on they were going to lose the house. So and so was going
Right.
to, really bad, and they gave them a lot of money, and they said, you'll pay it back when you can. A week later, the person went and got a car, an expensive car.
Yeah.
And what does he do? He pulls up in front of this house and goes, "Oh, look at my new car."
First of all, what an ass.
What an ass.
I mean, that's just stupid.
Yeah.
But
It was a BMW, and it was a 7 Series.
oh my god.
Well, because
Yeah.
he didn't own it outright, so he had it on time.
Well, he's leasing it, obviously,
right.
but
yeah, but what I'm
but
saying, right?
he just paid for his lease.
I would be livid.
Yeah,
I would sue
and a
them.
person. Well, what are you gonna do? He borrowed money. You gave it to him, and he bought a car. And he said, "Oh, my in-law gave it. My in-law passed away, and I used the money." That's
Yeah.
what they said.
I would.
Something
Well,
like
then
that.
I would sue for it back.
Unbelievable. People are so obnoxious.
Yeah, I would sue for it back.
People are so obnoxious. I mean, it's disgusting when you think about what
is.
people do.
It is,
People
and a lot of
suck.
times you should sue somebody or whatever, but you don't because the hassle that you have to go through in order to do it, and the time it takes out from your life and everything. You go, well, it's not worth it.
I wonder how people think that that's okay.
I don't.
You know what I mean? Like,
really
do you
don't
think
know.
they just don't care?
I really,
Yeah,
really
I think
don't
it's total
know.
self-absorption when it happens.
Yeah.
I think it's delusion. I think people delude themselves. I think they do.
That
They-
is fine.
they
Or they
convince
just
them- they
they
find a
convince
way to
themselves.
convince
Yeah.
themselves
Andrew
that
won't
it's
mind.
justified.
Lon won't mind.
It's okay. One more day.
Lon's a good guy.
Yeah. It's our Lon.
And
won't
Lon's
bother.
a good guy implies that I'll forgive him when it doesn't work out and he can't get the money back to me because
Right.
Lon's a good guy.
I have a situation where someone got me something. They got.
gift?
You know what it was? I bought something and I had to buy it through this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
cannot believe that we have filled 40 minutes
know.
with bitching about
I
this
know.
stuff.
Well,
This
well,
is
it's good
great.
stuff.
Keep going.
I borrow the guy. I ordered something. You know what it was? I'll tell you what it was. You know the GFQ mugs and the stickers.
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody ordered those for me. That said, listen, I have a friend that does this. Do you want them? And this is the design. I submitted it, and he goes, okay, I'll order them, but you give me the money. When I get them.
Mm-hmm.
I said okay. He brought me the stuff, and I said, well, how much do I owe you for the stuff? He goes, oh, don't worry about paying me now. I paid for it. It's all done. It wasn't much, whatever it was, maybe a couple $100. I'll come back next week and I'll get the money because I'm in a rush.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no problem. Next week came, have not seen him. Following week came, didn't hear from him. I finally called him, like, hey, listen, I have your money. I sent a text. I have your money. And he goes, hey, don't worry, sell some of them and then give it to me. I'm not in a rush. I'm like, okay. A year and a half has gone by. I've tried to contact the guy. I can't get in touch with him anymore. I don't have his phone number. Change his phone number. He's not online.
Put the money in
cannot find
escrow.
him.
Seriously, because take the money and put it in a bank account and don't think about it. And then all the interest that you'll have, you'll give him his money back and you'll have all this money that they go, look at how much I made on
Yeah.
aggravation.
But now I feel really bad, and the only thing that goes through my mind is I wonder if they don't know that I've tried to contact them. They don't know I've attempted to pay them.
Have you left messages places? and
I
stuff?
did. I mean, two messages. But I mean, how many more can I leave? Like, how often? How many
Put
times?
yourself in your little date book calendar and make an have an announcement go out once a month.
But you know what the thing is? I don't even know how much I owe them.
Oh.
That's the crazy part. Like, I don't have an invoice. I don't have that.
And that's the kind of person that will come to you in 3.5 years and go, hey, where's my money?
Just what? I'd make another phone call and just say
there's no number.
oh, there's
the
no
number changed.
The number changed, and you don't know where this person lives.
Put some money in
No,
escrow.
I mean, I know of an area, but like I know where he works actually.
All right.
But
well,
I could try that. But like that's weird too. Yeah. Hey, how much money do I owe you?
Take this money.
You know what? You said it wasn't really that much money.
Well, by that much money, I mean like maybe I was assuming like $300.
Okay.
I mean, and that's
well,
my
there's
assumption.
a theme tonight. $300.
Yeah.
$300.
Let's just
not-
say 300. Maybe
okay,
maybe
that's
200.
not a fortune. You probably could come up with it if you had to. So what I would do is, look, you made the attempt. You don't know where the guy is. You don't know where he lives. He changed his number. If he contacts you, just know that you're going to maybe have to pay him the money someday. I mean, you made a good faith effort. So
yeah, I mean, I made the effort, but like I'm thinking like, well, that's not like this person. Like to do that, to disappear. So like, and then now I'm thinking like maybe like they expected something from me and I didn't fulfill it. Maybe I didn't thank them enough, and now it's like this is like their F you, and they're being like passive aggressive.
No. Usually, if people are going to F you, they still want their money.
Unless they don't care,
Okay.
Unless they feel I'm mad at them. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
That's
like, it's
possible.
weird.
That's
like, unless they feel
possible.
that I'm mad at them and now
That's
they're
possible.
dodging me. But, like,
Right. I think there's a whole set. This is a segue. There's a whole set of people for whom, like, they do you a favor, and they're doing you a favor costs you time, money, and heartache.
We're back on this
and
again, right
you'll
now?
like, and you'll be like, I'll take you to the store. Let me take you to the store. Halfway to the store, they'll go, oh, you know what? I forgot my cell phone. Can we go back and get it?
yeah.
Oh God, that drives me nuts.
And we'll go back and get the cell phone. They went, I'm going to go in. You know what? When I went in the house, I saw that there was some stuff from Macy's that I wanted to return. Could we do that? Because it's not really that far away.
I say no.
But that's it. And they go, because it's just a little bit more. And what it does is it increases by 2%.
Yeah.
So that it becomes a 314% effort. Makes me nuts. Okay. And then here's another one. Okay.
Yeah.
This makes me nuts. Okay.
Oh, here he goes.
Okay. My cell phone rings. Boom. I'm on it. I answer it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Someone calls me and I don't answer because I'm asleep. I'm doing the podcast, and they'll go, I called you. Where were you?
Where the hell I was in Guam. See, this is why, Lon, I just don't answer.
Yeah.
I don't have a phone that works. It's great.
Oh, man.
No phone.
Crotchety old man.
No phone that works. I'm happy. So then I could say, never got your
How do you
call.
run a network, though?
Yeah,
Email.
how do you run a network?
Email. I had a meeting with the people, right? Very nice people today. They've been,
don't believe it.
very nice. What? That they're very nice?
Yeah, there's no
Or
such
that-
thing.
No such thing.
No such thing as nice people, Andrew.
They were trying to set this meeting up with me, and my phone doesn't work. So they hadn't emailed me. They didn't email me to confirm.
Mm-hmm.
They had only called me, and I don't get any calls. It just goes to Google Voice or text messages. So they confirmed, and I never confirmed with them because I never got it, but they thought I was coming last week. So they finally sent me an email. I'm like, hey, listen, email's the only way to talk to me.
You're not going to get away with that forever.
I just hope I will.
No, you won't.
Yeah, maybe. There's some career criminals that get away with robbing banks their entire lives and don't get caught.
Hey, wow. Someone we know is at a fabulous party tonight. Just wanted you to know
Okay,
that.
thank you.
Oh, really?
Lon is so angry today.
Yes, this is angry Lon.
Does he take his shirt off when he's angry? Is this what he does?
No, I just don't care. I don't give a crap. I
No,
just don't.
normally he won't wear his Hawaiian shirt.
Lon is going to get into a fight in the street. That's going to be the best part. Just walking down Bell, just punching people. Get out of my
I am
way.
leaving here. I'm dropping Joanna off, and then I have to drive to Brooklyn.
Why?
'Cause
Why would you?
I have
Yeah,
to get
I
a
know.
bicycle crate. Because
As Ramona's white husband Mario would say, I don't go to Brooklyn.
Do you watch them?
Yeah.
I love them.
That's where I got it from.
I love them.
Did you see last
I've
week?
gotten tired of it.
No.
No, it's too good. I don't know which we're a week behind, I think. The last one I watched was when Sonia had the burlesque party. And she did that
Pause.
Oh, the thing. The
that-
thing. Yeah.
that-
The thing.
The thing.
horrendous
I don't even know what you would call that, Lon.
performance art or whatever that was.
Oh, that is an insult to art and an
I
insult
know.
to performance.
I know. What was that? First of all, the outfit.
These people are nuts, right? I mean,
she looked like a deranged ballet dancer.
She always looks like a deranged ballet dancer.
She did. She looked like a deranged.
You know who I
ballet
cannot stand? The brunette. She's so sour.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah.
The new one with the 2
I
kids.
like her.
The best part was
like her.
when her and Sonia are having a discussion, and she lives in where is she? Her Hamptons house is in what?
It's in
Comac, not Comac.
no, it's in
Quag. Quag.
Yes.
And then Sonia goes, I don't go to Quag. Quag is so 1990s.
It's like,
Yeah. The town is so 1990s. The town has not evolved over the last decade. 20 years, the town is still the same. Very 1990s.
yeah, it's very 1990s.
I actually put up a
Quag
picture.
meant that if I were sleeping around, I would have slept with guys from Quag 20 years ago. I've upped my game, and I'm sleeping with guys from the Hamptons now.
Oh, Quag is
Did I say that out loud? Yes.
She's a
I
trip,
did.
that one. Sonya's a trip.
It seems like they're all drunk on Pinot Grigio and Valium.
I know.
They're all on
What-
some
That's our
sort of-
party theme.
What I
Pinot
don't
Grigio and
understand-
Valium.
What I don't understand is Ramona, who's a lunatic, happens to run an extremely successful business.
She's a savant.
It baffles me.
She's-
Ramona?
Ramona.
She's a business-wise Rain Man. That's what
No,
she
but
is.
you know, I want to tell you, my mother had a boss, and this boss was a dummy. I mean, the guy literally did not know how to tie his shoelaces. The man couldn't walk straight. He couldn't drive. He couldn't function. He had a multi-million-dollar business.
How does that happen? I don't understand.
Because it survived on other people. Because other people knew the guy was an idiot, and they ran it for him.
I
But
suppose
no, but
if an
she runs
idiot
her
gets enough people to
business.
work for, I suppose if an idiot gets enough people to work for him or her, those people all want to keep their job.
But she
So
built,
they support
but
the
how
idiot.
Did she came from nothing. She came from a horrible family background, no
Who?
money. Ramona, she does not come from money or anything. She grew up very poor. She is a self-made woman.
What did she do, though?
Do you know where their money is from?
Where?
Catholic supplies.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Is that Mario's money or her money?
That's their business. That was their original
Together.
business. Together. Yes.
Well, how success? Who do you think ran that business, though?
Oh no, they ran it together, and now she also has a skincare line, and
Yeah. Now. I mean,
but she has like they're loaded.
I think I'm telling you, they're savants.
They're loaded.
They can't find their ass with both hands and a flashlight, but they can run a business.
oh, running a bed and breakfast in Quag is so 1976.
Well, Sonia married money.
Well, Sonia now is is going bankrupt.
Yeah. And
Well, they've
she's-
all gone bankrupt at this point.
Going bankrupt is so
So 1980s.
No.
It is so 1980s because you can't even go bankrupt anymore.
Jill Zarin,
Bobby.
but that's a family business.
Yeah. What?
That goes back generations.
Yeah, that's a pretty market proof. Well, no, they're in the fabric business, but the fabric. You know what's an interesting documentary, and you should check it out. It was on HBO. It was about the fabric district.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It was on
yes,
HBO
yes,
years ago, a
yes.
couple years ago. Such an interesting
The
documentary.
rag trade.
Yeah, and how it's gone. It's disappeared.
Yeah.
Except for
There
The
were
stuff
only
on the
a few.
Lower East Side.
a couple people, and they're one of the families
Yes.
that have been there since the early 1900s.
Yes.
They've been doing this.
Yes, and they get all the business now. It's still a very successful business. She went into the business. She runs the business, works the business with him, and it's his.
They're
family.
savants. I'm telling you. They've got a window of success that's this wide,
Well,
and
she grew up in 5 towns.
Was it her business or his?
I
His.
believe it's his.
is she the second wife?
Yes,
Yeah.
Mm.
and he's the second husband.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was divorced, but I think she was married for a short
Was
time.
she married? Had she married money at that point?
I don't know. The daughter is hers from her first marriage.
Yeah, their website. They're missing a letter. It's so silly.
The daughter is
In their
hers.
last name, Zarin. Yeah.
But she grew up.
Well, they don't
In the
like
5
you, do
towns,
they? Doesn't
so-
the sister dislike you?
The sister hates me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's a whole
right,
separate
the sister-
story.
That's
Yeah.
a whole other story.
Yeah.
This
Pet
building,
beef.
I
used to
think-
have 19 floors. It now has 18. But that's another story.
I think that woman. I think Alex, the blonde who lives in Brooklyn, who's married to the creepy guy.
Don't go to Brooklyn. Simon.
I think she comes from money. I get the impression she comes from some money.
And he has to, I for his sake, I really hope he came from money. That he's so disconnected from reality.
Oh,
Simon?
I know.
Fucking bizarro world those two are living in.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
I know. They both like lost their jobs.
I
and
just love how
I
they
don't know
get
where
insulted
they
in
get
What
each
their
did
money.
they
other's
do?
behavior.
What did they do?
Well, she was a graphic artist for Victoria's Secret, and he
I'll tell you what
worked.
they do now. Appearances.
He worked in the hotel industry.
yeah.
So did Norman Bates.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So now I don't know. He's a consultant. I think she's freelancing.
Oh.
She's or whatever. Well, yeah.
And
now
she's
they're
modeling.
making money, and she's modeling.
She's modeling now. My favorite thing in the entire New York Housewives franchise is Ramona coming down the runway
Oh
in the
my
fashion
God.
show.
Oh,
How
man.
funny was that?
This year she's gone even nuttier. You know who's great this year? The Countess.
I love the. We met the Countess.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes,
we
we
met
met
her
the
on the
Countess.
beach in the Hamptons.
Yes,
More
we
like
met her
the
on
Count.
We met her on the beach in the Hamptons.
She's a transsexual, allegedly. There's something dingling in between those legs.
Oh, stop! She's a beautiful woman.
Money can't buy you class.
Okay, she has a deep voice, but when
It
and
can
she
buy
can't sing.
can't buy you a voice.
No.
It can buy you
Before we
a
wrap up,
recording contract.
our desperate our Housewives of New York City wrap up show. Last week, how they refused to be in her music video. Ramona refused to be in her music video
Oh, I
because
didn't see that one yet.
her previous music video. This is what she said. She goes, "I will not be in our music video." Because I don't feel that it's a good example to set to my daughter.
Oh, right.
Because in the previous music video, she was laying around with men. And I'm thinking, how about you doing the show? How is that not embarrassing for your daughter? Going out in public? And then all of them are like, oh, no, I won't do it. I think it's disgusting. And then Sonia goes, I won't use that word. CLASS.
I didn't see that one. I have to watch it.
Yeah. She's great. Such a good show.
I love it.
Such a good show. I really like the show. I love
it.
At first, I was watching it because, much like every other guy, was forced to because the wife watches it.
Right.
So I was kind of forced to watch it, and how it evolved. It ended up becoming, this is so stupid, turn it off, to I cannot believe how stupid they are. I absolutely hate them. And then I was like, oh, did you see last episode? That's
know.
pretty much what I'm doing now.
Yeah, see, I did too. And then I got to a point going, you know what? The train wreck is no more amusing
Oh,
this
it's
week than
so
it was
amusing.
last week.
It's so amusing.
I'm done with it. I hate everyone, Andrew. I hate everyone.
I like
this
the
week.
Jersey Housewives too.
I like this Lon. I like angry Lon.
I hate
Well, good.
everyone.
Let him take it out on other people so he doesn't be snapping at me.
Hey, honey, in
Yeah.
front of the whole, Web Coast world,
Yes.
I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. That you didn't deserve that. You absolutely didn't.
Is he being
Yeah.
arrogant or is he sincere?
No, I think he's being
Okay.
sincere.
No.
I think he is.
I'm
There's,
watching.
There's
I'm
nothing worse, Andrew. You watch when she was sick the first time. There's nothing worse than watching someone you love suffer,
Yeah.
and then there's no one in the world. If there was a guy named Mr. Migraine, I could go beat the crap out of him.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Unfortunately, you can't. Time to wrap it up.
All right.
Go to our website, guysfromqueens.com.
Hey,
You can-
listen, everyone. I'm not riding in Iowa just to ride a bike in Iowa.
Yes,
I mean,
what do you- why are you riding?
It is, after all, Iowa, okay? So go to the Alzheimer's Foundation of America's website, which is www.alzfdn.org, and go and give a donation. Give it as an honorarium. That means you're allowed to give it in name of someone. And who do you give it in name of? Me, okay? So, this don't pony up $1 at a time. Just give something, okay? Because the people that have this disease can't say anything because they've lost the ability. And the people taking care of them don't have the time. And it's going to be your dad or your mom or your sister or you one day. And someone's going to have to fight for them. So I do it for a father that I need to thank in perpetuity. Okay?
Yes.
That's the way it is. So give. It's on my website. It's on my Facebook page. Every day, twice a day. So give, damn it, so that I'm not pissed off at you.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, everybody.